Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Major Dad, well, he's still here, and we are going to be watching some more The Bad Batch. This is Season 3, Episode 7, titled Extraction. And just before we start, I've got the sniffles a little bit, and when I talk for long periods, then my voice sort of disappears a little bit, and I have to cough. So I'm sorry about that. That's probably going to happen several times throughout this one, but the previous episode, really exciting one.
It was, yeah.
Not as we expected. Like, we thought the Bad Batch, our crew here, they were going to infiltrate, but they're not the ones doing the infiltration.
Nope.
That's the enemy, and
some spacey looking shadow troopers or something like that. So that
the operatives.
Yeah.
We don't know.
The operatives. Don't know what they're called, but
yeah. And there's one of them in particular. Is it someone we know? Is it Tech? I really hope not. And then called in reinforcements that are showing up now, led by Wolf.
Yep.
What the heck? That's where he's been. Still working for the Empire. Really curious to see what's going to happen, so yeah. I just want to jump into it.
Me too. I mean, the last episode was like 10 minutes ago, so I can still remember most of it. And so let's get in there while I still remember what happened in the last episode, so I don't have to do all the recaps things.
Yeah. It ended on a crazy cliffhanger. But yeah, before we jump into it, just the usual spiel. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're really trying to get to 100,000. Throw in a comment, click the like button. It only takes a second to do so. Check out the Patreon page if you want to support us over there. There's uncut early reactions for some of the other shows that we're doing, and there's also a merch store. So yeah, links down in the description for all of that. Now,
thank you.
Yeah,
basically, let's go.
Let's go. The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 7, Extraction. Here we go.
Yeah, he made it.
Of course.
Yeah. Comms are broken.
Yep.
Limping.
We need to get moving before the reinforcements get here. Is there another way off this spire? There's always another way.
Oh. Secret tunnels?
Apparently.
Looks like a long drop. Oh, it's actually no stormtroopers, just clones?
Yeah.
Damn.
These are clones. They're not insurgents.
Oh.
They are both. Want to tell me why this spire is burning when our primary objective is to retrieve the target unharmed? I'm now in charge of this operation. You answer to me. Is that clear?
Probably not.
Hilo, set blasters to stun and move in. We're moving in.
Well, good thing for our guys that Wolf is in control, because he was like, what the frack is going on here? Clones? You tried that already. It's not.
Commander, you need to see this.
Okay, there are stormtroopers here.
And maybe it's just like when the light bulb not working, you have to sort of flick it on and off a couple of times to make sure that it's right. It's not working. So it's probably the same thing.
Sir, the operative has gone after the target. Should I pursue?
Negative. Proceed with the plan. Seal off that access point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting for him to take orders from Wolf.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Head inside and box them in.
Jesus.
The ship stopped.
Yeah, straight down is faster than the stairs, so.
They're coming.
Oh!
I'll handle it.
Would be a good way to prove to some of the others that he is trustworthy.
Yeah, if he
takes out the operative. Nice. Oh! Whoa. Okay. Impressive.
He's still not very good with his aim, though.
Ah, leech vessel. It's, got it.
Get down.
Don't worry, she only bites half of the time.
Oh, great. Great. Damn it. Come on.
Really?
Another crash.
Our orders are to retrieve the girl alive and unharmed. Their vessel crashed in the upper jungle region. Get the shuttles in the air. This isn't over.
They're probably not gonna make friends.
Nope. I'm really curious about what's going to happen when Wolf comes into contact with Rex and all the others.
Yeah. Could it be here that he sort of...
That, yeah, that he switches sides. Did they all survive that crash? Oh, okay, well.
Stay close. It's easy to get lost in this terrain.
You're as bad as Hunter.
Oh, I'm much worse.
We've got attack shuttles inbound. This way.
It can sometimes be difficult to see what's going on because everything is so dark.
Yeah.
We've got the lights in our faces. But I think one of the surviving clones was Hauser, so he didn't die in the previous one. I think the one who went out, like with the flamethrower, was Fireball, which again makes sense. The name.
Went out in a fireball. Yeah, why not?
What? I've seen how you are with the kid.
Yeah, Hauser.
Loyalty meant something to me, but with the Empire it didn't go both ways. I realized how disposable I was.
You're not the only one.
That's kind of a trend with the clones in general.
But hey, progress.
We have a problem. The operative's gone rogue. I'll deal with him later.
Surprise!
What a surprise.
I hear it too.
Bummer.
Yeah. Alright, so now the people we're rooting against are actually using, they've set their blasters to stun.
Yeah.
But the good guys, they haven't. Oh, whoa, good shot. Hey, we got the Wilhelm scream.
What is it?
Ugh. Come on.
I'll draw his fire. Get to the rendezvous.
I don't like that idea.
Too bad.
Too bad. Well, we did talk about like Crosshair needing to really prove himself by maybe taking out the operative. So. Whoop.
Come on, get back to your good
Old self, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he hit him. Went in the water. Perhaps.
No.
No. Both went in the water.
They went in the water.
Thank Ferric.
Bunny rafting.
You chose the wrong side.
Come on, Crosshair.
Gonna be saved by Hauser.
Possibly, yeah.
Or?
What? Oh. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh. That might be death. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, there we go. Ah, you called it.
That's not Echo.
It's Wolf. Okay. Time for a little heart-to-heart here.
Yeah.
Wolf. Yeah. Rex.
Come on.
Reports said you were killed in action. That you went down aboard an attack cruiser. Oh, I did. I lost a lot of good men that day.
Yeah.
They're imprisoning and experimenting on our brothers. Killed others.
A heart to heart.
Mm-hmm.
I have my orders. Hand the girl over, and I'll make sure you're given a fair trial.
I still need to talk a little more with Wolf.
You're hunting a child. I know that's not who you are.
That would be Echo. Oh, and Gregor. Yeah, okay. What do you say?
Commander.
Mexican standoff.
Okay. What's gonna happen to you now, though?
He's got some thinking to do.
Yeah. First off, the Empire's not gonna be happy about this.
No, I wouldn't go home.
They're traitors. Perhaps.
Still my
But they're
brothers.
clones. We owe them that.
Not a complete turn yet, but it's coming.
It's getting there.
Oh, and now you're gonna show us that, of course.
Made it? Of course.
Yeah. Not gonna show us who it is, though.
You know, I thought that the end of the war would mean an end to losing more of our brothers. But I was wrong.
Indeed.
I heard what Omega said about her escape. I think she's vital to whatever they're doing on Tentis.
Obviously.
You need to find out why she's so important to them.
And then shut down what's going on Tantis. I still think that that's the end goal here.
Yeah.
The last big thing they're going to do.
Yeah.
Okie dokes.
Got something lined up for the next one.
Yeah.
Find out why they want Omega so bad.
And that was actually a shorter episode compared
was,
to
yeah.
some of the others. But I didn't feel it. It was like together with the previous one. It was just. It felt like one long episode was just a little break.
It made sense to sort of launch them both at the same time.
Yeah.
So, and it could have been one longer episode, if you ask me. So
True. That's probably why they did it as a two-parter. They got away, and it was only because of Wolf deciding that he wasn't going to pursue them. And he chose to trust Rex here. Like, he still stayed with the Empire, which I think he's going to find out that that's a big mistake.
Yeah,
he should have gone with them.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be happy. And I would be afraid for him, afraid that he was going to die, if it wasn't because we know that he's there later on.
Yeah.
With Rex and Gregor, who we also saw in this one. He was the one with Echo when they arrived. And so far the only clone commando on their side, because for some reason all the clone commandos, they are working for the Empire. A lot of clones still are, but like we saw here, like it's a mix of clones and stormtroopers. And it's
this shift is happening slowly.
It's definitely happening, and it's interesting to see that they the good guys, at least, they don't really care about killing stormtroopers. Like, F them.
Yeah.
But usually with the clones, they will
use stun and
not lethal force.
Yeah.
With stormtroopers, it's like
expendable.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Expendable, and expendable to the Empire as well. Like they all are, and that's what they need to realize if they can, if they get that opportunity, and if they're not brainwashed as all hell, like the operatives are.
They are,
Clearly.
They've been reprogrammed
They have
thoroughly.
been, straight up reprogrammed. But it again, like, happy to see Wolf. Good thing for the good guys that he was in charge of this mission.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering why the Empire still want to put clones in charge, because it sort of seemed like they slowly, or at least like they stopped doing that, like still using clones, but not relying on them too heavily, unless again they have the really brainwashed, which Wolf is not. Like clearly he's been fighting insurgents who hasn't been cloned, because like he was so surprised when they arrived, like, wait, they're clones. I thought you said they were insurgents. And he doesn't really know anything about these clones who have gone against the Empire. Like it seemed like it was the first of like that he heard of it.
Seems like it's slowly dawning on him now that well, something's wrong with the Empire and something's wrong with our. I have to shoot my brothers, and that's probably something that feels wrong.
It is, and I could imagine that he wants to get to the bottom of this, because like he was told that Rex died aboard that crash at the end of Clone Wars, which most of the clones who was aboard that cruiser died.
Confirmed that the Empire is lying to him, so that kind of confirmed that for him. So he's got some thinking to do, I think.
He really does, and then he might.
The operatives survived, so there'll probably be some kind of report back on that they did not perform well enough. So
like the operative didn't see Wolf just letting them go, but there were others there who did, like several stormtroopers, and then the commando named Hilo, I think, was there and sort of questioned it as well, questioned that decision as well. Like, why are you doing that, Commander? So as I just said, he's gonna have to probably get the hell out of there. As soon as and when he figures out that the Empire, they're not gonna respond kindly to what he just did, and he's just as disposable as any of the others.
Yeah, but I expect the operative to be someone important, because he survived. Otherwise, the first one, Son gets shot, done. New one in there. He might as well just have died and be over with it.
Yeah, and then we'll get a new operative after that. But they're keeping this one alive for a reason, and showing us just how good he is for a reason, taking on someone like Crosshair, who, even though he's not what he used to be, it was still impressive that he was able to take him down, and he almost took him out if it wasn't because Hauser came in and helped. And sorry, again, everything happened so quickly in the last one. I thought Hauser was the one who sacrificed himself, but then we wouldn't have gotten this development with the character where at first really did not trust Crosshair, but then Crosshair proved himself, and then he saved him in the end. So that was a nice little arc there.
Yeah,
for those two.
So that he was being nice to Omega and say, well, something's odd about you now because you never used to be nice to anyone.
It's a good way to, like, because he realized, or at least started thinking that, okay, there's something really different about him, because he's being nice to a kid. And then we have Rex saying to Wolf that, like, snap out of it. Look what they have you doing. You're hunting a kid. So, like, whenever a kid is involved, like, that's a good way to judge the situation. Like, how you
treat kids. How you treat a good kids. Way to measure your skill set as a human being, or
you could say it like that. It's a good way to gauge what sort of person you're dealing with, is how they're treating kids. But
nice couple of episodes and a lot going on as well. So
a lot of great action here. And D. Bradley Baker, he had a lot to do in this episode. He does in most of them, but here it was pretty much just like all clones all the time. So he's
he's putting in the effort. That's good.
Yes,
and he's doing great with it.
He's doing such a good job. Again, like I've mentioned in one of the previous ones that, like, he doesn't really do the same accent as Tamora Morrison, for example, and even with Daniel Logan. I know, like, he used to do it a bit more, but it's
Yeah.
kind of just faded out. And it's, I'm just trying
It
to say,
works,
I don't
yeah.
mind.
No, it works for me as well. So,
Yeah. I just like when I think of the clones, I hear his voice now.
Yeah.
I do. 'Cause-
Yeah, and he's still, it's the same voice, but it's still a little bit different depending on which of the clones are on.
It's so impressive what
yeah.
he can do,
Yeah.
switching it up between the characters, and like you can hear the difference.
Yeah.
Even so, he can just do a lot with his
Yeah.
voice. I know that he does the majority of the creature sounds as well because he is extremely good at that. I know even in, you haven't seen it, but Avatar: The Last Airbender series that a lot of people adore, and something that Dave Filoni worked on before he went over to Lucasfilm. Deep Bradley Baker, he voiced Appa and Momo, who are like the two big creature characters
Okay.
in that. So
I
yeah,
kind
he
of
can do a lot.
guessed that he's been doing this for a while because he's quite good at it.
Yeah, he's the best.
And the more you practice, the better you get at it, or the luckier you get, if you could say it that way. So
Yeah. He's it's a good geek.
He is.
He's got here.
Yeah.
He's a pretty. When it comes to these animated series, he's like a vital part, a very very vital part of it. All right, my voice is almost gone, so I think we should pretty much just wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to add to it?
again, great episode. Looking forward to the next episode.
Mhm.
It will probably still be on screen, but with a different location for the two of us.
Oh,
But it
yeah.
was nice being here
Yes.
together with Sunny, watching it here in the studio. It's kind of more personal.
It is. It is.
So
Yeah, I enjoy watching it with you regardless, and I'm glad that we've been able to actually watch all of the episodes so far in this season together. But it's a special treat when we can actually sit in the same room and do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as well.
I'll see if I can come up with a reason to go to a base close to where you're at for the next one, but probably
Please do.
not.
But yeah, we'll see. But either way, what did you guys think about these two episodes and what's happening in the story so far with all the clones, the reintroduction of Wolf here, who's the operative? Like, just let us know your thoughts down in the comments.
Give us some
I'd love
cool
to see
names
it.
for the operative.
Yeah, something that's not just that.
Yeah. Something extra.
Yes, calling that type of
Yeah.
trooper without saying like shadow trooper, because that's been used before, and like assassin is just like it's too mundane. So yeah, just sound off in the comments.
Yeah.
All right. That's it, folks. Just of course, the like, comment, subscribe, Patreon.
Share the word.
Yep,
Get
all
some
that.
more subscribers over here.
Mhm.
Go out to the street. Get some people in. Oh no, sorry.
Go yell it. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. May the force be with you.
Always.